President George H.W. Bush has arrived in Washington, D.C. for the last time.
Today, the 41st President of the United States returned to D.C. on board the presidential plane that's been renamed Special Air Mission 41.
Family and friends, along with a host of dignitaries, greeted his casket at the Capitol building, where he'll lie in state in the rotunda until his funeral Wednesday.
Wednesday, December 5th of this week has been declared a national day of mourning in honor of the late president.
During his political career, President Bush made 4 trips to Montana.
Q2's Samantha Sullivan brings us a look back tonight.
Thanks for this warm Montana welcome. It's outstanding.
George H.W. Bush traveled to the Treasure State as vice president back in 1988. At the time, he came to Billings, endorsing Conrad Burns for Senate.
We need him. We really need to get control of that Senate again.
While in Billings, the vice president sat down for an exclusive interview with the team at Q2.
Speaking of the vice president, we have some company.
We live? Is all
yes, we are.
During that interview, he spoke about the impending changes coming to Washington.
There is going to be wholesale change in a Bush administration, and that's not disrespectful of those who have served. It's just the process reinvigorates the system.
The next year, now as president, Bush came to help Montana celebrate its centennial.
Let me say to everyone gathered here and to all the people of Montana that it is a great pleasure for me to be back in this great state. Happy birthday, 100.
During his speech at the Capitol, the Republican president lauded the state for leading the way when it came to conservation, even planting a tree on the Capitol grounds.
This great state was once the scene of an epic battle, man against nature. Too often, the only question that matters was what man could take from the earth, not how we left it or how we put it back. Well, no more.
The president's strong environmental message was right in line with the governor, that a sound economy and the environment can flourish together.
The president would make 2 more visits to the state, both in the Magic City in 1990 and 1992. While he covered plenty of topics and issues during his visits, his message was always one of love for this country and for its people.
And as I look out over this magnificent audience, an ocean of red, white, and blue, I see America at her best. And this country's strength has always been her people. People who for generations have always helped, not only for the neighbor next door, but for the stranger in trouble down the street.
Samantha Sullivan, MTN News.
Thanks,
Now, of course, the president would lose his bid for re-election in '92. Montana went for Bill Clinton, but it was an interesting election, to say the very least.
Clinton wound up with 37% of the votes in Montana. Bush took home 35%, and the independent Ross Perot won 26% of the vote.